Welcome back to Visionary Voices. I'm your host, Agastyaa, bringing you inspiring stories, bold ideas, and the change makers of tomorrow. This episode is proudly sponsored by Picnic Pops from Venkataramana Food Specialties Limited, the perfect burst of fun and flavor. Today, we'll be talking about a woman who turned rejection into a billion-dollar empire. Today, we'll be talking about Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw. In the late 1970s, a young Miss Shaw sat for a job interview. I'm sorry, Kiran, but brewing is a man's job. We cannot hire you. These words changed everything for a young Kiran Mazumdar Shaw. Her dreams were crushed. Studying fermentation science, dreaming of becoming a brewmaster, the doors seemed to shut behind her. India wasn't ready for a woman in a male dominated industry, and so her dreams crumbled. Most would have given up, but Kiran chose to fight back. She knew that science was a calling, and if she wasn't allowed into brewing, she'd find another way to use her expertise. And that's when she stumbled upon an emerging field called biotechnology. But there was a problem. Biotech was non existent in India. People laughed at her. Biotech in India? Impossible. And believe me when I say that bank managers had a smirk on their face when they rejected her every loan application. However, Kiran needed funding to start her company, but every bank refused her loan. A woman running a biotech firm, you're bound to fail. India is in the US, there's no market for this, and you have no male co founder, it'll never work. These were the statements that were thrown at her. She was ridiculed, dismissed, and pushed aside. However, with no investors, no capital, and no credibility, her passion still didn't die. Because nothing would stop Kiran. She started her venture in a garage, frustrated but determined. Looking at a single beaker at her table, she refused to quit. With 10,000 rupees in savings and a small garage as her office, she launched Biocon. She had no equipment, no research lab, and no workforce. Suppliers refused to sell her raw materials, even hiring was a challenge. No one wanted to work for a woman led startup. She kept calling employees, she kept getting rejected over and over again. Why should I risk my career for a company that might not even last a year? A woman boss? I don't think so. She was humiliated every step of the way. But failure didn't break her, it fueled her. She was determined to make it work. She learned, experimented, and innovated, fighting back against outdated mindsets and creating a breakthrough enzyme for brewing and textiles. Slowly, Biocon named a name for itself. Years later, Kiran started walking into investor meetings, this time with confidence. The same investors and banks that rejected her came back, but this time she didn't need them. Biocon became India's first big tech unicorn and revolutionized affordable medicine, insulin, and life saving drugs. It expanded to 120 plus countries and became a global leader in pharmaceuticals. Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, the woman who was told that she wasn't fit for brewing, built a $5 billion biotech empire without a male partner, without connections, and just with a brilliant mind. Your takeaway rejection doesn't define you, your response to it does. People will laugh at your dreams and they'll call them impossible. The only thing standing between you and success is the belief that you can. So, what's stopping you?